Christmas holiday recital at the school, which was fabulous. I went to the one at 2:00. Anyways, we've got a full lineup. We've got the library with Robin Savage. We've got Sue Miller with Shoreline Players going to talk about all the stuff coming up. And then Jessica Bravata is on with us to talk about the Red Barn, the Grinch, Santa, New Year's ball drop, and all the rest of it. So anyways, we are glad you guys joined us. Davey's got a couple of things he wanted to share with you that we're doing for a new gift basket. And that gift basket is going to be all local. And we're going to have 3 different giveaways. And it's just a way for us to help support all the businesses in town by getting people to enter their names in for the drawing. So Davey, take it away.
Oh, I already kind of told them about it when you were trying to log back on. So,
but
the giveaway. Yeah, it is recorded. That's true. But basically, the giveaway is some donations from our local businesses. We've got a CBD basket from Top Tree, which we just got, which looks really cool. It's got some clothing and good CBD products. There's the 6 movie passes from Lakeshore or Lake Theater. I keep saying Lakeshore Theater, the Lake Theater, and a few other great things. And what we're doing is it's just the local love Christmas campaign, and we're just trying to get more traffic to local businesses' Facebook pages and like them, and hopefully share their posts, and maybe find one that you didn't know was around and find a new favorite or something. So basically all you have to do is just sign up for it, and you'll get a list of all the Facebook pages of retail and restaurants, and some services that we just want to share the and local love. So and I think we're the end date for that is the 22nd, I think.
Yep, we're doing it right before
22nd until about I'm sorry. So that way, or the 20th, so that way it's before the last weekend before Christmas. So that way, if you get a good gift certificate, you can go do some shopping or go see a movie, or, just go treat yourself.
Or both.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's going to be some good gift certificates in there. We had the first giveaway basket, and we had so much stuff. We thought, why not help promote all the businesses that, support the community? So it was a great idea. Davey is so good with all the technical stuff. Anyways, I see that we have Sue Miller is with us, and we wanted to talk about some of the stuff coming up next with Shoreline Players. So we're going to go ahead and hand that over to Sue and let her give us.
I don't know if they do these every week or not. This is a podcast thing then.
Yes, Debbie, we're doing them every week. We're doing them every other week, I should say.
Oh, sorry, that was my husband.
Oh, no, that's okay. Tell them to jump on and join us. Yeah, we're going to do them every other week, and then they're on the replay. And we're going to try and do them on Thursday nights before football starts. So it's going to end at 8:00 before football at 8:15.
Oh, yeah, there's football.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyways, we're going to hook up with Sue Miller. She's going to talk to us about what's going on. And then we're going to go ahead and let her take over things. Hi, Sue.
Hi, I'm here at rehearsal, and for some reason I was having a hard time getting logged in. Sorry I wasn't online on time.
Oh, you're okay. We had other stuff we were chatting about, so we appreciate you jumping on.
Well, I'm here with some of my kids rehearsing tonight for our upcoming show, which is our 15th annual Community Christmas Show. And it just so happens it falls on December 15th and 16th this year. So we're kind of excited. That worked out so great. And the show starts at 7:00. It's a free admission. There will be opportunities if people want to donate, but everyone is welcome, and there is no ticket, no cost to come and enjoy the show. And it's just a fun Christmas variety show. We have a lot of our amazing performers that were in Little Shop of Horrors. We have some folks that have also, you've seen on our stage before. We will have Santa Claus. Santa Claus will be here to meet with kids and adults alike, starting at 6:30 before the show. And if you want to stay, if you don't get to see him before the show, he'll be here after the show ends. We have our amazing light show. And of course, tonight, I'm here with some of my kids. Everybody say hi. Hi. And they are here rehearsing for their part of the show. That's my Spida kids, the Shoreline Players Youth Drama Association. And they are rehearsing for their little play called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas in the City." So it's been a busy, busy week as we decorate and rehearse for that.
That is so cool. We saw some of your posts on the Friends of Oscoda and Asabo, showing that people, you were mentioning that there was 4 elves. I only found 2.
You only found 2. There were 2 that were extremely obvious. So I guess you'll have to look harder to find the other 2. I'm thinking of making it a contest. I'm thinking if somebody can actually find all 4, maybe they should win a set of tickets. What do you think? For the rest of our season, maybe, because I have had several reports that they've only found 2.
Wow.
The third one is pretty, the third one is pretty easy. The 4th one is the toughest, I would say. The 4th one is the toughest.
I think you should put a contest out.
I might have to do that. Because I was thinking about that. I thought, okay, I've had people private message me and say, wait a minute, I only saw 2, because 2 are pretty obvious. The guy up in the lift and the guy walking down the aisle, which happens to be my husband. Those are pretty easy to see. Yeah, those are the easy ones. The other 2, I guess, were well hidden. I said, hey, you guys want to be in a video? And they said, sure. And I'm like, I got done and I'm like, wait, where were you? And I'm like, oh, I see you now. So, and we do have a couple other things coming up. I saw you have my graphics, Davey. Thank you. I don't think we have a graphic out for our Saturday event. This Saturday at the Lake Theater, we will be there for, you've got my Special Olympics graphic. You are on it, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
But this Saturday,
I'm trying.
at 7 o'clock, there will be a showing of the Polar Express, and we will have a live action scene of the hot cocoa scene. And then I believe if we're doing like we did last year, Jim and Teresa are going to stop the movie and everybody gets to have hot cocoa. And it's just going to be a really fun little moment during the movie. So if people want to get in the holiday spirit this Saturday, come to the Lake Theater. And some of our folks from Shoreline Players will be there having a good time. And let's see, how you had a graphic for our Special Olympics show. The Special Olympics Talent Show is also a free event that happens on Sunday, December 17th. Thank you for the graphic. It is a free admittance show, and I call them my kids. They're not kids. They're most every one of them is an adult that participates in the show, but they do an amazing job. They will melt your heart, and they are a talented group of folks who will be singing, dancing. We'll have some poetry. And it's just heartwarming to come and watch and cheer them on. This is something we got involved with Special Olympics at least 10 years ago, I think.
Probably 10 years.
And we open our doors and bring them into our beautifully Christmas decorated home. And we are just, I love everything I do here at the theater, but it's one of the most rewarding things I get to do every year. And I'm very happy that we get to do that. And then, of course, you had my other graphic because I'm sitting here with Renee Diener, who will be directing our next stage show, Boeing. And we're rolling right into that after the new year with our auditions on the 4th, 5th, and 6th of January. And we want people to know you don't have to have experience on stage to come in and join in and audition for the show. So if you've been on stage before, great. If you've always wanted to try it, great. This would be a perfect show to try it. It's not a huge cast, so you'll get lots of time and rehearsal. And we have an amazing director, Renee Diener, and a great assistant director, April Boji. And so it's gonna be fun. We're just busy.
You sure are busy. I wanted to ask real quick, how did the murder mystery go?
Oh, the murder mystery was so much fun. We had a great,
Yeah.
we had a great audience. We had about a 50-50 split of people who had attended this type of event before. Most had never attended one of our events, and they had a blast. I have never received so many thank you hugs from an audience, like right then, like, oh my gosh, this was so much fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And they were so excited. Seating was supposed to begin at 5, with dinner starting at 5:15, and I was seating people at 4 o'clock. And when the show ended, they stayed. I mean, there were still some people there when we left, and I left after 9.
They hung around.
I think the show ended by 8 at 7:30-ish, and people stayed. They had such a great time. So we're really looking forward to going back out to Kenyans. We're looking forward to bringing some murder mysteries here to Oscoda. And yeah, it was a great time.
Oh, that's great. Well, we appreciate everything that the local theater does to include people that maybe want to get involved but don't know how, and the fact that you guys are always willing to take volunteers and you do so much local programming. So we appreciate you always coming on and sharing what's going on, and can't wait to see the holiday performance next weekend.
Well, my kids, if you have just a minute, want to do just a little something for you real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. Now let me see if I can. All right. I don't know how to do the camera right to know if you're going to see them. How do I do that? Just turn the phone around. Wait, no, there's a thing here.
You gotta, there's a little, yeah.
There we go. Camera.
Yep,
All right. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We wish. Christmas. Oh my goodness. Jingle bells. One of them decided to do a different song. It's fun that way.
Yeah, that's all right.
Thanks for having us on tonight, guys. We appreciate all you're doing for the community, and we appreciate you letting us join you and talk about all the fun stuff we have going on. And if anybody wants to come light up some trees, at 7:30, we're going to start putting all the rest of the lights on the trees. So,
Oh, fun.
yeah.
Well, good for you. Well, thanks again, Sue. We look forward to seeing you guys this weekend at the Lake Theater for your Polar Express coffee performance. And then next weekend, of course, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday for the special event with Special Olympics. So thanks again. We really appreciate all you do for bringing the arts
and
to the
I
community.
forgot, in our spare time, we also are in charge of ushering at the dance recital. So if you've never been to a dance recital put on by the Northeast Academy of Dance, it's just amazing. It exceeds your expectations for a dance recital in our community. I don't even have the words to explain how amazing it is. And they bring in these amazing guest performers from literally all over the world. I believe this time it was supposed to be someone flying in from Germany to perform. I know in the last show we had somebody from the New York Ballet. And it's going to be an amazing event.
They are. I went to my first one a year ago, and it was pretty amazing. I don't know if anyone else that's on tonight has been to one of the performances and wants to give your opinion, but I was just blown away. And they're in their 26th year.
Yes.
Here in Oscoda.
Yes. Because they hit 25 when we hit our 50. We had kind of a joint kind of anniversary there. And yeah, did you see The Little Prince? Is that the one you saw?
I saw The Little Prince. Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Wasn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. I was blown away at their use of stage, their sets. It was, I felt so blessed to be able to watch that show both nights because I was ushering. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was. Well, thanks.
So
again,
that'll be
Sue.
this Saturday at 7 and Sunday at 2.
Yeah, great. Thanks again. We really appreciate all the info and sharing and being willing to come on.
Okay. Thanks, Kelly. Have a good night. Bye, Davey, and everybody else.
Right, thanks, Sue.
Bye.
All right, Davey. Do we have Robin up next? I don't see her up on the top.
She left and hasn't been able to get back in or hasn't come back on. So.
Oh goodness. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we are just going to skip forward then. Little Miss Jessica Bravata, the infamous Events by Bravata, all things Bravata. And she is going to talk to us a little bit about her newest venture here for the holiday season with the Red Barn. And then, of course, that entails the Grinch and Santa. And then you've got your hands into a whole bunch of other stuff with holiday shopping this Sunday, again, for a second exciting round. And then lastly, a little preview of what's to come to bring in the new year.
Yeah,
so take it away.
Where do you want me to start, Kelly? I don't even know where you want me to start.
Well, why don't you tell them how you came up with the idea of the Red Barn and what you've got going with all your local vendors and how you came about meeting everyone and bringing what all of these great entrepreneurs that are crafters and designers, how you came about bringing them all into your shop. That was kind of a cool story.
Yeah, so the Red Barn, we're actually going to open the whole building next spring. That's the plan. But this year, because I took over the US 23 market and I know all of the amazing talent that there is locally here, I just decided, we can bring in some crafters and some vendors for the holiday season, and holy smokes, like it just took off all on its own. Like I don't feel like I'm working very hard because they just kind of spotlight themselves every time you walk through the door, So I have people walking in and they're like, holy smoke, like this is locally handmade. Like, yeah, we are surrounded by some really cool people here in Oscoda.
Yeah, we are.
So
there's some great talent.
Over 25 different local artists in the store, and it is just incredible. Like I don't even, they did it themselves. I'm just there to unlock the door, basically. So yeah.
Well, the gnomes, I was really surprised. You told me about the gnomes. They've been flying off the shelf. That is like the popular decor this year for Christmas.
The gnomes, a lot of things, gnomes and mugs and shirts and shoes and pillows. There's a lot of ornaments, all of the custom ornaments. Holy cow, like everything is just, it's going out. It's going out as fast as it's coming in. So I just got my last drop-off delivery of the gnomes by their creator. So those I'm sure will be gone by this weekend too, again.
Yeah, that's exciting. So what is the hours that you're doing for the Red Barn this weekend?
This weekend, I'm back to the normal hours that I started with, Friday 5 to 7, and then Saturday and Sundays 10 to 4.
Okay. And then you've got the Grinch and Santa this weekend too, right?
I do. On Friday, Santa will be there from 5 to 7, and we actually have Hudson Bergeron coming in. He is a local author, a young guy there. And then on Saturdays, Santa's not there on Saturday, but we have the Grinch coming in. I think from Saturdays 2 to 4, and we also have another local author coming in for another signing at that time too. And then they'll both be in on Sunday, at 2 different times, but they'll both be there Sunday.
Oh, wow.
And they'll be there every weekend through Christmas.
All right. So they should just check your Facebook page to look for specific times, right?
Yes. Yep. The schedule for Santa and the Grinch change. Depending on Santa's schedule, he's a very busy man this time of year.
Sorry, I thought I had the Bergeron book signing flyer in there too.
Yeah, you do. You had it up.
Well, I mean, no, there's another one too.
Oh yeah, Connie Spenceley.
Yes.
Connie Spenceley is doing hers.
Yep, on Saturday. Yep.
Yeah, so you've got Hudson on Friday with his book, and then Connie on Saturday with her beautiful photography book. She takes some amazing shots.
Yeah, she does. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then what about this little ditty you got going on for the Christmas tree? This is the second round. It was that popular?
It was. We had over 25 people for the first one. So Nancy actually makes the ceramic tree molds herself. So we have the original nostalgia one that's very popular that everybody loves, but we were able to do smaller sizes too to fit every budget. But yeah, we're doing it again on Sunday the 17th, I think's the date. And registration for that one ends this coming weekend. But yeah, it's super fun. She provides the trees and the paints and all the little lights. All of them light up except for the smallest one, and it's just a really fun time. Like I did one and I'm not really super crafty myself, and it turned out amazing. So
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. Now now that's the Sunday after, but this Sunday you have the holiday shopping extravaganza, right?
yes, the US 23 Market Christmas market from here on out from 10 to 4. Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you going to have the same vendors that were at the one in November?
There's probably half of them are going to be repeat for this one, but then we have new ones coming in as well.
Yeah, there were some really great ones. I didn't get to end up seeing everybody before. I didn't get there early enough, so I was kind of hoping to go back and still catch up with a few of them. There was some amazing. I got a couple gifts there. A lady that made goat soap and lotions. That was phenomenal.
I think she has. Yep.
Yeah, she was phenomenal. Her products are phenomenal. I've been using them since I bought them.
Yeah, I know she's going to plan on doing the Sunday market in the summertime too. So you'll have more chances.
Oh, that's great to know.
Her. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. And then you have coming up at the end of this month, you just had I think Dave Carmona was there too. You just had your planning meeting for the ball drop.
Yep. So tomorrow we have one of our meetings to do to blow up the ball and test it. We're adding new lights or more lights this year. So that'll be New Year's Eve at Oscoda Beach Park again. Hoping to add a couple of things to it, but I'm kind of seeing how things fall into place for me between now and then.
Got ya. Well, that sounds like fun. So if people want to come out and volunteer, they can either reach out to you on Events by Bravata, or how do you want them to get in touch with you? Because you're looking for more volunteers for actual New Year's Eve. Yes.
Anybody who wants to be involved in the ball drop, it's a strictly volunteer-driven event. So there's a meeting tomorrow at 11 at the Red Barn, and then there will probably be another one. We got to do a test drop with Justin Griffith from Griffin Sons Tree Service. He's our honorary ball lifter and dropper for the countdown for that event. So we'll have the meeting tomorrow, and there will be one more before the big night. So if they want to reach out to me directly, they can do that, or on my Bravata Events Facebook page.
Okay, cool. So are there going to I'm assuming you're going to possibly have other stuff going on down there, or are you going to push everybody over to Dwight Street for some after the ball drop fun?
Yeah, I'm big on supporting local. So if everyone, comes out for the awesome ball drop, I know like the E and Tate's and the Office have things going on. I'm not sure if Lake Theater has something going on that night, but they might. But my goal would be to be able to support everybody after that and before that, and kind of collaborate like we've been doing all year and bring in the new year together again. So, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Well, you know what? I'm really glad that so much is coming together. It's just been a really cool vibe. That was the reason why, like, Davey reached out and wanted to do some technical stuff, like what we've been doing with the Buzz Hub, with the app. And I know we put you on as a promoter for events on the Buzz Hub app because you coordinate a lot of that stuff throughout the town.
I have a lot of events coming up too, Kelly. Holy cow.
Yeah, well, you know what? Please use the Buzz Hub because we plan on taking that even further. We're just trying to work through getting used to the logistics of it. And if everybody's not familiar with what we're talking about, you can go to www.oscodabuzzhub.com. And Davey, in his technical wizardry, I don't even know how he did this, but he created this app. It'll look like the same color scheme that's behind me. And he has set it up where currently, like he had mentioned at the start of this, we are doing a support local where you can enter by helping us get exposure for all our local businesses by liking their page. by liking the Buzz Hub, by watching the Buzz Hub on our YouTube channel. And it's just a way for us to, there's no cost to any of this for anyone. It's just a way for us to promote our town. We have such a cool vibe evolving, and people like Jessica and Amanda and Shoreline Players and volunteers and technical people like, you know, what Davey's doing with the app. And then we have other people that are doing really cool stuff as far as like Larry Holland with his destination Oscoda and doing some photo contests. There's just really a lot of cool, motivational and inspiring stuff that people are getting involved with. So I hope you use that events app and push others to use it, because I think it's going to be huge when you start getting back into Touch a Truck, which maybe you want to touch on that.
Yeah, Touch a Truck. I just confirmed the date for June 15 this year will be the date. I have another really big event being planned in the works within that 3-week time frame, so I had to wait for that to get nailed down, and that information will be coming out before Christmas too. But man, we're gonna make some noise this coming year, so I'm really excited about Touch a Truck for the second year. It's going to be bigger, and then the other event that's still a secret right now. It's going to be some good times. So
I know.
I will definitely be posting on there and sharing all of that.
I gotta say, that first Touch a Truck was amazing. Like, I could not believe the amount of people that descended upon Oscoda just to like see all these cool giant trucks. You know, I didn't go. Yeah, it was, you know, it was just really cool.
Yeah, we had over 1,500 people for that one, so I'm expecting probably double for the next one this year with some stuff that's going to happen. So
yeah, when people hear about how cool it was, and you know, I mean, we did the jail, you know, that you set up the jail and bail, and you tied in such a great charitable organization with, you know, our 911 first responders. And people don't think about all these people out there that make all this stuff work. And you had the fire department there, and the police department, and the sheriff's department, and the Michigan State Troopers. And I think it's a great way to tie in local with such a cool community event.
Yeah,
it really was fun.
It was fun, and really for adults too, you kind of get back into that kid thing, because like, who doesn't want to sit in a massive truck and blow the horn, or, you know, do the lights and stuff. Like, I'm older and, you know, I have kids, but I'm like, you know, like, here, you guys, like, take the baby. I want to sit in this truck. Like, and a lot of adults had the same kind of feeling for the event. So it was just kind of cool to see like everybody get into their little happy bubble of being able to be a kid for a little while. So yeah, cool.
And put out that volunteer request a lot earlier this coming year, so we don't all have to blow up all those balls. Oh my God!
Oh, yeah, those balls.
We almost burned that air
We're doing
pump
the beach
out.
ball drop again for sure, but I'm hoping to make them a little bit bigger. I like to make things bigger. Once I know that it works, I like to explode it. So
Yeah, it was
more
a cool
beach balls, but it'll be way easier this year.
Yeah, we got to get some more air pumps, or take them to someone's house and use a generator or whatever that thing is that fills up all
the air
stuff.
compressor. Yeah.
Yeah, the air compressor. You know where I was going. Anyways, well, that's really cool. So you've got one more secret event coming up that's going to be for next year, and then the New Year's stuff. And then I heard a little rumor after I was down at the carriage rides before the movie started, or before the parade started, that they're going to bring back potentially the horse and carriage around February.
I actually don't know anything about that, but I do have them booked again for next December on my end. So yeah, I don't know anything about February.
Okay. I had just talked to someone. They said they were planning on bringing them back again, and I thought they said they were going to do it like in the winter when there's snow on the ground. So, well, regardless, it'll be cool to have them back again next year.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun,
really cool.
And they were really great to work with.
They were. They stayed longer to get everybody out, so everybody who wanted to ride had a ride. So it was good.
Yeah, we were there till the end. I was out there with Miranda and Teresa and Jim and Jeff Moss and a few others that were doing the cookies or the donuts and the cider, because they ran out of cocoa. There was so many people. So that was a cool hookup.
There was a few hundred people that came out for that. It was great. Yeah.
Yeah, did
And great
anybody that's on
sponsors for it,
tonight,
too.
did they come out for it? Did you get to go for a carriage ride? Anybody that's online with us tonight? I don't know who else on there. They have to unmute.
Oh, yeah, they'd have to unmute.
Yeah. Dave, did you come down and go to it?
I went
No,
down,
I didn't
but
have time.
Oh, sorry. Dave.
Oh, sorry. Dave and Davey.
I'm so confused.
I know. Did you come down for the carriage rides with the horse-drawn carriage?
No. No, I didn't have time to get there.
Oh, bummer. It was so much fun. Gina, did you hop down there? I saw you at the parade.
Yeah, I did not make it down there. I made it down to the parade. That was fantastic. But I saw all the pictures from the horse-drawn carriage, and it was just so neat. I can't imagine how busy the actual street was.
Yeah, it was crazy busy. It was. I was amazed at that. They were taking them on and taking them off. And it was April and May was the name of the horses. It was kind of a fun thing to also get to know the people that did it. They were very personable. Yeah, they have an excellent attention to detail for customers.
Yeah, it was great. Did you go on
Yeah.
it, Kelly?
Yeah. What's that? I didn't end up
Did
taking
you
a
get to go
ride
on it?
because I didn't go. I wanted to, but there was a line and I really was kind of like, I could take it or leave it. It was a cool thing though to see it happening in our town. But sometimes I get a little nauseous looking over the edge. So I thought maybe I'd just wait and see what happened.
Oh my god.
Ledges and edges. So
Yeah.
we got Jan on. Jan, do you want to say
Yeah.
anything? You don't have to. You're muted, but we're so glad you're on. All right. Well, good. Are you enjoying it? Give us a thumbs up if you like it.
Yeah, that's my mom.
That's so sweet. Well, Jessica, we appreciate everything that you do to bring these great events. And it's really drawn a lot of people to also volunteer in the community for other things and to get involved. And I hope you use that Buzz Hub app and put all your events on there because we are really going to promote that this spring with a lot of the local resorts. We have magnets on
Yeah.
order that will be delivered.
Cool. Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. And thanks for doing this. This is great. We need this. This is a need here. Good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it also
I've
makes
been wanting to
people,
do it for a little while.
Yeah, this is all Davey, by the way. Davey's figured this whole thing out. He's tested it. I am just the local guinea pig, and apparently I'm not a good one because I shut the whole thing down.
Yeah. That's all right.
No, it was fun. We're not really sure what happened to Robin. We're trying to get back in touch with her, so I don't know. Davey, did you get any info from her?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so I think we're going to have to reschedule Robin, but we'd love to hear if anyone has any suggestions. We've got Michigan Fit Club coming up in the new year. We thought they'd be great for figuring out your New Year's resolution and how to get the winter blues, either off your hips or off your mind, one of the two or both. So we've got George coming on to do that. He also donated 1 free month to our giveaway packages for the new Love Local, Live. What? How do I say that? Live Local, Love Christmas.
Well, I don't think we added that one onto it. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, well, we have 3 different packages.
We got surprises coming.
Yeah, we do have some surprises too. So we thought that would be kind of fun to do some giveaways and help promote. So please, everybody, just go to www.oscodabuzzhub.com and hit sign up. And then you just have to verify it on your email. And after that, it'll give you a little tiny thing in the bottom of the screen that says download to your home screen. So you can either go to the website or carry it right on your phone in case you're out and about. But that's kind of what we've got going on there. Any suggestions for other people? We're going to obviously bring the library, Michigan Fit after New Year's. We wanted to bring in the folks at the Autism Center here in town. We thought that would be a great one to maybe engage some more families. So if anybody is thinking of anything else, we would love your ideas.
can focus on the things you're loving. Ask your doctor if health is right for you.
Don't everybody rush at once.
There's so many, Kelly. It's so hard.
Yeah, I know.
You want
Yeah,
you want
well,
ideas for
And I
the
just good.
Saturday, February 3rd, 2024.
Hey, Kelly, I got one. Maybe you could talk to the gosh, I just lost Larry about the underground, because don't they do something like live music a lot there?
Yeah, they do. That's a really good one too. Yeah, he does that Oscoda Underground, which gives him some. They bring in a lot of local talent. So that's a good one. Thanks.
Yep.
Anybody else got
Forest
any?
Service. Forest Service.
Ooh, I like that. Do you see they did that burn with those things out on River Road the other day?
Yep.
That I don't know if they call it a prescribed burn, but they had those little teepee things. Is that what it's called when they make those teepee things?
Yeah, they're
Um,
constantly doing that all the time.
Yeah, the teepees have another name, prescribed burns, when they burn out the underbrush over a given area.
Well, there you go. We're getting a little forestry mastery right now.
those were just
I
the
thought they were Bigfoot tents.
what do they call them, slash piles or something?
Is that what they're called? Flash piles?
Slash pile. I think that's what they're called. I'm not positive, but
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
slash piles.
yeah. My niece works for the Forest Service.
Oh, well, maybe we could get her to come on.
Well, maybe, but I
You got a connection, Debbie? You hook us up?
I got
Hook up
well,
Buzz Hub up.
maybe I could try. Are we going to talk about Hall Island, or is that an upcoming?
Yeah. Oh my
thing?
God. Yeah, absolutely. I forgot about that. Yeah. So Debbie had posted on Truly Oscoda, which is a Facebook group that she runs, and she has grown up locally here in the area and actually has a second home out on Hull Island. So she posted a news article that Huron Pines has officially closed on the purchase of the property. So she was going to give us a quick update on those details.
Okay. Well, I just know what was in the article, and it was, I think it's 52 acres in the back of the island. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Hall Island. It's a little subdivision. It's been there in Oscoda for quite a while, and the I think it was the railroad used to own the back. It was either the railroad or consumers that owned the back of the island, and it got sold a couple of years ago, and then the people found out that they could not build back there because there's the maximum amount of houses on the island right now. So it kind of sat there empty, and nobody was allowed to go back there and all that. And then it went up for sale a couple times, and I guess now the township has acquired it, and they're planning on putting like a sanctuary, nature sanctuary, or whatever you would call it, and hopefully like some type of a park back there. So
Oh, that would be neat.
yeah, and there's a real cool sand hill back there that we used to swim in. We've got I lived on there. I moved over there in 19, I think it was 1977, and lived there until I got married and moved away. And then I've got my family owns 6 houses on the island, so we keep thinking of changing it to our name, but but
Do you
anyway,
even know how it got the name Hull Island? I don't know anything about Hull Island.
no, I'm not really sure, but it's got a little bit of history.
Does anyone know?
I I read something once. There was something with a family or something named Hall or something like that. I'll have to look it up again and see what it was. I forgot what it was, but it was when my parents were first stationed in Oscoda in the 1950s. There was no bridge over there. There was no houses, and then they started building houses, put the bridge up, and started building houses over there. There was actually at one point that an airplane crashed on there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's a cool little neighborhood. It used to be like a really one of the people where everybody wanted to live, but it's a cool neighborhood. So
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we've gone over there and looked, and there's a ton of different style of houses back there too.
yeah,
Like it's not just like cookie cutter homes, and you have nice big
Yeah.
trees, and it's a really nice
Yeah.
neighborhood.
it's very nice to, yeah, I mean, it's quiet. I mean, we're real close to town, but it's right there, you know. It,
Yeah.
but it's very quiet and everything. So we love it. I wish I could live there all the time, but I don't. So
Well, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, thanks for that. I didn't know anything about it.
yeah.
So something else that you could have on here is the Yankee Air Museum and the
Yeah.
Explorer Troop that's associated with the Yankee Air Museum. These kids over a 2-year period rebuild an aircraft and get it certified for flight. That's pretty amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Where does that run out of the schools?
The Yankee
or-
Air Museum.
Okay, is that on base?
Yeah, and the base.
Yes, it's on base. It's if
Mhm.
you go down F-41, you can see the Air Museum at the
Yeah,
at the
I'm
first
sorry. You know
entrance.
what? We went to the pancake breakfast there last year. I remember it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Where
for
were
the
you
road we always
yesterday?
does. What's that?
I said, where were you yesterday?
Yeah, I
Remember.
don't know.
Trying to
where I was
remember things you
yesterday.
did.
I think I was home yesterday. I don't know. They all blur together. I did go to that choir thing over at the school for the little kindergartners through 5th grade. And let me tell you, those little munchkins were fabulous. There's another one going on tonight. It starts at 7. It goes for probably about an hour and a half. But they had these little kindergartners, and then they went all the way through 5th. They introduced the group, and then they had another child that was bilingual and introduced the group in Spanish. It was a cool little thing they did. We got some creative people, like Jessica was saying. We got some creative people in our educational, establishments here with the high school as well as the elementary school. It was really a neat thing to see. They all came together and they were all happy, and everyone was there. It was cool. So, anyways, I digress.
I was going to say too is maybe to have the people that were going to develop Hall Island and maybe talk to them and see what their plans are exactly.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know who is going to develop it. I thought it's going for a grant.
Well, the township's going to own it, but I think what is it, Huron Pines?
Yeah.
Huron Pines Conservancy is going to take the probably conservatorship of that, just like they did the 4,000 feet of shoreline by the gypsum plant in Alabaster.
Alabaster, yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, because I'm really curious to see what they've got planned to put back there. There's like a big sandy area, and then there's a lot of trees, and it's kind of swampy in places. And so hopefully it's going to be something cool for a lot of people to go back there and, enjoy it.
Yeah.
We're just glad
Yeah.
there's not going to be a development back there or something. So.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I'll have to ask and find out. I'll reach out to the Huron Pines. They have a Facebook page. I was looking at it today after I saw your article. Yeah. After I saw what you posted, I saw that.
Yeah, they're supposed to find out in the next couple days about the, I think it's the 13th. They're going to find out if we got that grant.
Oh, 13th's a big day.
Yeah.
Robin said she kept trying and she's really sorry that she couldn't get on. She's not sure what happened. We couldn't get her microphone unmuted, but we definitely want to have her back. If you guys haven't gone to the Robert J. Parks Library, and even on their Facebook page, they have a whole calendar of all this programming that they do. They have knitting workshops. They have writer workshops. They have, I can't remember what the name of it is, but they do this like movement type, kind of like a Tai Chi. Is it called Tai Chi?
They do Tai Chi.
Yeah. Something like that. They have English as a second language where you can go volunteer, fitness fun. They also hold the economic improvement meetings there. They just finished that today. They had one, but it didn't end up getting held over there. They moved it to Township Hall. And it was just to set the calendar. But yeah, they got this teen book club. So, we're going to bring her back on because I want to hear about how, what ones are volunteer events and different people that come in. And then, of course, they always have stuff in the newspaper, in the Chamber of Commerce e-blast. We put it up on the Buzz Hub. So if you haven't downloaded that, or if you talk to people, please help us spread the word. It doesn't cost anybody anything. We're doing all of this because we love our community. We want to support our small businesses. And we don't just want to survive, we want to thrive. Like, we have a cool vibe, and we have some of the best sandy beaches on, I would say the whole eastern side. And I don't spend much time on the western side, but, we've got a really neat environment here, and we have to capitalize on it, not just for the tourism, but for the people that live here. And it is a great place. So anyways, we appreciate everybody. We're getting ready to wrap up. Does anybody have any last comments or anything?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Don't forget Friday nights, the country line dancing out at from here on out. This week, Terry won't be there, but Brad Corpus will be playing. And you can catch me at Hilltop this weekend on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if anybody has seen that article that I posted on the Truly Oscoda about the young man that's missing here in New York.
Yes, Debbie, tell us about that.
His name's Matthew Grant, and he goes to RIT in New York. And a friend of mine sent me the link to it because she knew he was from Michigan and I was from Michigan. And well, come to find out, he has some roots to Oscoda. His last name's Grant, and the Grants were related to the people that own the Tony Deckers, which I don't know if everybody knows that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Okay. Well, what I was going to say is that they're asking for people to please look up. There's the Facebook page, because even though you're in Oscoda, you might have family and friends that are out in New York or somewhere that might help find him. He's been missing since November 20th.
Yeah, Debbie, that's really great. You have can you pin that to the top of your Truly Oscoda
Yes, I think it's already
page
there. But if it's not, I will.
Okay.
His
So you
father,
can go to Debbie's page and you can click on the website if you want to check if there's anything more recent.
Yeah. His father's they actually live in Onway, Michigan right now, but they do have family in that roots to Oscoda, so it's heavy on my heart lately. I think about him, a lot. What his parents are going through.
Yeah, that's
But
really, thank you for bringing that up.
The more that it's shared, the better, hopefully to bring him home.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Well, on that, with a hopeful heart, hopefully everyone gets out to the holiday market this Sunday and go scoot your boot over on Friday at Here On Out and jiggle on over to Hilltop and get a burger and listen to Dave sing his pipes. Maybe he'll bring back a rendition of Mr. Mushnick for one of his favorite tunes or something.
Mr. Mushnick.
Mr. Mushnick. Yeah, so, and then you know what? We got the holiday performances coming up at the Lake Theater during the Polar Express. And then next weekend, we're going to do every other week. So we're not going to be on again until the 21st. And hopefully we can figure out with Robin, because we really like her to talk about all the stuff that the library offers. But we'll be back on the 21st. But don't forget the following weekend, the 15th, all the performances going on at Shoreline Players. And, keep an eye out for stuff going on in Harrisville and Taos too. I know, sometimes we make our own town a priority, but it does, what do they say, to take a village? And if there's stuff going on that, is better suited to what you enjoy, or, that you maybe are on an off day from something in Oscoda, definitely support them. There's some good restaurants and some good creativity, fitness clubs down in Taos that give a different variety. So it's a cool area that we live in, and it's nice that we can all connect. So anyways, thanks everybody. It's 8:00. We appreciate you joining us, and we will see you in another 2 weeks.
Okay. Thank you,
Bye,
Kelly.
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.